new entity that's making a home for itself in downtown Rutland. Evolve Rutland, formerly known as the Women's Professional Development Center of Rutland, is teaming up with downtown Castleton to have visibility as an organization. At its monthly luncheon, guest speaker, president of Green Mountain Power, Mary Powell, opened up about her life and what some are missing in today's world: ambition. Before the luncheon began, Joe Fusco, a board member with the group, spoke with us about big changes coming to the organization.
Well, one of the things obviously is we're announcing that our name is becoming Evolve Rutland. We feel there's a great opportunity for women to participate in the economic renaissance of Rutland, and that in itself as an attitude is an evolution. So we thought we'd pick a name that more accurately reflected what we were doing.
More than 24 women and a few men turned out to listen to Green Mountain Power President Mary Powell talk about her own personal challenges, what she thinks needs to change, and how the roles of women in leadership roles are evolving. Evolve Rutland hopes it can be part of that change.
I think if you ask anybody what Rutland's assets and strengths are economically, it would talk about the clean air and the mountains. They'd talk about all the recreational opportunities here. They even would talk probably about the airport. But very few people would talk about one of Rutland's economic strengths as being our ability or willingness to leverage the talents, skills, and problem-solving abilities of women. So Rutland Women's Professional Development Center, or Evolve Rutland, exists to kind of rectify that, to say there's a significant economic development opportunity by involving women in the economy, by connecting them to each other and to opportunities, and to helping them learn the skills they need to be leaders in this community.
During the discussion, Mary Powell acknowledged a big issue: lack of ambition. It's one area she feels we as a society need to work on in order to lead the way in innovation and forward-thinking solutions. For business leaders, recognizing that women have strong attributes is making them consider more women for leading positions.
No business, no community can afford to ignore all the assets and strengths at its disposal. And in today's economy, women, their insight, their perspective, their problem-solving abilities are significant assets. And we as a business and we as a community need to draw on those assets and put those to work. It's purely, and in some ways you could look at it as purely an economic development issue and challenge, in addition to being the right thing to do.
During the luncheon, Evolve Rutland announced a series of workshops to help connect people with ideas and skills training. The first of its kind, sponsored by Casella Waste Systems, will be held in February at downtown Castleton.